All right, welcome back. Now, our final story today takes us to Washington, D.C., where something that the crypto industry has been waiting for years may finally be starting to happen. Regulatory coordination. Last week, U.S. regulators announced a new initiative often referred to as Project Crypto. The program includes a memorandum of understanding between the SEC and the CFTC into coordinating oversight of digital assets and ending the long-running jurisdiction battles between the two agencies. For much of the past decade, crypto companies have struggled with a regulatory environment where no one was quite sure which agency was in charge. Now regulators appear to be attempting something very different: cooperation. So who's involved? The effort is being led by SEC Chair Paul Atkins and CFTC Chair Michael Selled, along with lawmakers in the Senate who are advancing a broader market structure bill for digital assets. Together, these initiatives are designed to establish clearer rules for areas such as crypto asset classification and taxonomy, stablecoin regulation, tokenized securities and digital asset markets, prediction markets, and decentralized financial infrastructure. In other words, creating a regulatory framework that actually fits how crypto works. The initiative was formally announced on March 11th, with continued policy discussions and coordination happening throughout the past week in Washington. And the reaction from industry participants has been largely positive. Many firms believe clearer rules could finally remove one of the biggest barriers to institutional adoption in the United States. The reasoning is fairly simple. Large institutions typically avoid markets where the regulatory environment is uncertain or contradictory. But if regulators can provide consistent guidelines, particularly around custody, market structure, and tokenized assets, it could unlock a new wave of participation from traditional financial firms. Looking ahead, several outcomes are possible. If Congress successfully advances broader market structure legislation, we could see an acceleration of crypto products, ETFs, and tokenized asset platforms throughout 2026 and beyond. But if regulatory momentum stalls or enforcement actions dominate the conversation again, the industry may need to wait longer for the clarity it's been seeking. For now, though, one thing appears to be changing. Instead of fighting over crypto, U.S. regulators may finally be starting to define it. And of course, whenever markets move this much, crypto Twitter has opinions.